Rotary is an incredible organization because it's both a local and also an international organization. So people can join maybe a club in their own community, but they also have the opportunity to travel to over 33,000 clubs around the globe and get involved with projects like peace building, global district grants, all different ways that you can basically give back and create service opportunities at home and abroad. I've been really touched by one club in our district. So Matthews Club works down in a county that's really rural and they don't have any clean water. And so the Matthews Club president worked and got a global grant and was able to raise money to actually be able to work on water infrastructure in their county. That's how Rotarians can come together and actually do something really meaningful, like clean water for their community, which is one of our 7 areas of focus.
When we moved to Matthews, as soon as we got there, we realized we couldn't drink the water in the house we purchased. And so we learned that many people couldn't afford the systems that you need in order to treat the water. We have a very significant septic problem because there is no county sewer system. Everybody has private septic systems, and many of those have failed over the years, and so the water can be contaminated actually with bacteria. Some of the clubs that we've helped over the years in Africa and Honduras and other places want to give back, and they keep saying, is there any projects in America where we could help? And so they put us in contact with the right people, and from there they guided us through the process of how to get it started. We currently have 24 clubs, part of the Strategic Water Allowance, who are each giving $500, and that's a total of $12,000. Our club puts in $1,000. Africa and India are putting in a total of $12,000. Rotary International request is for $9,500. The total amount is $47,735 for the total grant.
In my experience, the kind of person that thrives in Rotary is someone who longs to make a difference outside of their own individual world. I think it's somebody who wants to get out of the normal of their everyday life. I work in higher education, so I get to see students at their peak, when they are the most confident, but I get to reach backwards and see those students before they get there. And that's what I really like about Rotary.
One of my favorite youth initiatives that I have worked with for the past couple years at Rotary is the speech contest and the essay contest, where we challenge our students to talk about one of our key values. The essay contest specifically is about the 4-way test, and they write an amazing essay, and they're in 8th grade and they're talking about the values that the rest of the world could benefit from. I also really enjoy the speech because they get to use the RI theme for the year. So this year their speeches will be about Unite for Good, and I can't wait to see what our high school students say we should do to unite for good.
I was encouraged by Rotarians. They were like, you should join the contest, and I have a knack for public speaking. I really enjoy talking to other people, and I also think that I'm good at rating, not necessarily the data collection point, which I know a lot of my peers focused on for the speech competition. So I wanted to try doing something where I focused a little bit more on different aspects of pulling from an idea of Rotary, and especially because the contest was about the magic of Rotary. As I went through the different levels, I really grew my own passion for speaking, and I realized, I have a talent here.
Our motto here is service above self. So without service, right, we don't have a organization. I think someone that thrives in leadership will really enjoy Rotary. Rotary has given me a number of experiences in the professional world. It's opened new doors, new networking opportunities, new experiences, new ways to practice my leadership skills. I used to work in the nonprofit sector. I used to be involved heavily with the Boy Scouts as a youth, and I tell folks that scouting is kind of the leadership experience for youth, but Rotary is that leadership opportunity for adults. And I especially want to bring in additional younger professionals, people that want to practice their leadership skills, people that want to truly transform their communities. Rotary is the way to do that.
In 2017, I went to the Rotary International Convention in Atlanta, and they were talking about human trafficking, modern-day slavery. Ashton Kutcher was there. And when Ashton Kutcher's on the stage talking about modern slavery, and I was like, okay, if Ashton Kutcher's paying attention to this, I'm paying attention to it, right? And then out comes Bill Gates, same thing. And out comes John Cena, same thing, all talking about human trafficking. And I was like, I need to learn more about that. But in my mind, it was those people over there, whoever those people over there were. It wasn't happening in the US, and it surely wasn't happening in Virginia, let alone in Warrenton, where I'm from. And the more I learned, the more I realized it happens in the US. We're the third largest consumer of modern slavery, human trafficking in the world in the US. But it happens in Virginia, where the 11th highest reported cases in the US, and it happens in my own county and my own town. And that's when I realized somebody needs to do something about this. And then I realized that somebody started with me. And so I connected with the Rotary Action Group Against Slavery at the Hamburg Convention a couple of years later, and it was on my heart. Like, I had to do something, and this was my opportunity to be able to have the tools and the connections to do it.
And we have a big service project coming up that's going to be local now. We talk about global grants, and normally we've done those projects overseas, but we have a big one in the Northern Neck area that's coming and going to be done here, so local people can actually feel what Rotary supplies to the people around the world, and they are now part of it. And same thing for our district members. I hear a lot, well, they like to do local projects. This is going to be a global grant, which is $30,000 or more, and it will be local. But it's that type of service that is getting back out to the communities and to our fellow communities here in the United States. And I hope that will also then translate into doing more projects overseas.